Man, oh man, were those first 11 minutes of that game absolutely glorious. Beautiful. Oh, we were feeling good. Up 24-13 against the Celtics. The Celtics. Championship Celtics without Tyler Hero. We got the new guys. We're having a good time. And you know where my brain went. You know where my brain went in those first 11 minutes.
We're going to be championship.
Thank you, Leandro. Awesome.
All right.
I thought we were going to be championship. Heat fans are having a good time. We're hanging out. We're up 24-13. We're watching Davion Mitchell fight over screens. And we said, wow, like Davion Mitchell, cool. Wiggins is on our team now. Neat. Okay, Tyler's coming back soon. Cool. And then all of a sudden, our dear friend Terry Rozier checks into the game. And Heat Nation collectively goes,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Now, I know there's a lot of Terry Rozier slander going on out there. Everybody's lambasting and dogpiling my poor friend Terry Rozier, friend of the show. You guys saw my live, my disastrous train wreck of a live. Please do yourself a favor and do not watch it. But I was indeed wearing my Terry Rozier t-shirt to show you guys how much of a Terry guy I am. And I don't hate Terry. I like Terry. He seems like a fun guy. Pretty good rapper. I think I'm a better rapper. But, you know, he can rap. He seems like a fun time. Looks like a guy that I'd like to party with Terry. I'd like to smoke some weed and go to a strip club with Terry. You know, get into trouble with Terry. You know, that kind of stuff. But he must have some sort of blackmail of Spo or Pat Riley or Mickey Aronson or dirt upon Carnival Cruises because Mickey Aronson owns Carnival Cruises or something like that. He has dirt on somebody to keep getting away with what he gets away with on almost a nightly basis, to get the minutes that he gets and to go out there and do what he does. I mean, any other basketball player on planet Earth would get benched. But Terry can go out there and just be like, fuck it, I'm going to play like Hot Sauce in 2004 in an And One mixtape. And he gets away with it. And I have yet another reference from The Office for you guys. Terry is like an evil snail. It's that reference that Michael Scott makes in regards to Toby Flenderson. And Michael, I'll play the clip for you. And Michael, he's like, I really want to like him. I want to. But it's like he's like an evil snail.
I tried to talk to Toby and be his friend, but that is like trying to be friends with an evil snail.
And that's kind of like what Terry is. Like, I want to like him. And I, as a person, I'm sure he's cool. Super cool guy. But as a basketball player for the Miami Heat, he's an evil snail. He's an evil snail. Okay, let me do like one more minute on Terry, but it's some of these stats that people are posting about how bad the team is with Terry on the floor. I mean, it is daunting. I'll post some of these tweets. I mean, it's really bad stats. And certain players just are horrendous when they get stuck playing with him. Like Jovic, I saw Jovic is a minus 7.5 playing with Terry and a plus 6.8 playing without Terry. That's your point guard is supposed to make the other guys on the floor better, not worse. What are we doing here? And if I see him do another step back, I'm going to throw my computer TV out the window. And I like Terry. I don't want to hate Terry, but God, he makes it really hard sometimes. Lord. Now, look. Let's add a little context to this game, because any rational-minded thinking person knows that that game was going to be a disaster. And look, the Thunder game is probably going to be even more of a disaster, with or without Tyler. And I'm sorry I'm sounding pessimistic here, but like, there's a difference between teams like the Miami Heat and then these elite teams like the Celtics and the Thunder. But let's add a little context here. You're playing the Celtics. You're without Tyler. You're without Jaime. By the way, what is up with Jaime's stomach issue? This is like the third or fourth game this year he's missed because of stomach issues. What's going on with that? And You got 3 new players on your team. Are these excuses? Yes. I'm making excuses. This is the excuse segment. It's excuses wrapped in a ball of a little bit of optimism. But really, I'm just making excuses. And you get the new guys. It's exciting. It's fun. But in their defense, they had only practiced with the Miami Heat the day prior. So they got traded. They got to move across the country and all that stuff. Then you have 1 day to practice, and then you're playing the Celtics. With or without Jaylen Brown, still a phenomenal basketball team. And they go 5 for 25. Not that big of a surprise. But I, like many Heat fans, were very happy with Davion Mitchell. It was really nice to see him fight over screens, pretty good defense, pushed the pace really well, drove really well, got a lot of paint touches, drives and kicks and all that stuff. And it was like, oh, cool, like a somewhat competent looking point guard. That's nice, as I haven't seen that since poor Drew Smith when his Achilles blew up. Hopefully he's making a speedy recovery. Wiggins, look, a guy like him, I think it's going to be an adjustment to going from the Warriors for all those years and being in that system, and now he's in a way different role and position in a team, and it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm really looking forward to this Thunder game. I'm not expecting anything from it, but I am looking forward to seeing him play with Tyler. And like I said, the game started out pretty fun. We held the Celtics to only 13 points in the first 11 minutes. Spo makes some weird subs, and we have this weird roster in, and Terry comes in, and it's not, of course, we're all harping on Terry. It's not all Terry's fault, of course. My notes for the second quarter, they go like this. Need Mitchell back in. Heat 0 points in 4+ minutes. Terry bricking step back, only up 1. 24-13 to 24-23. 15-0 run. Held Celtics to 13 points in 11 minutes, then Celtics have 15 points in 4 minutes when bench came in parentheses, Terry. 18-0 run until Jovic 3, down 4. Losing quarter 21-5. Hauser 5 threes in 15 minutes. And that's kind of how the rest of the game went. Somehow we were only down 9 going into halftime because Bam hit that ridiculous buzzer beater shot. And then a third quarter came around. Jason Tatum went nuts, had 20 points on us. We couldn't stop him. I don't know why. No one knows why Haywood Highsmith didn't play. Every Heat fan knows that historically, Haywood Highsmith is usually pretty good on Jason Tatum. And yet we see no Haywood Highsmith. I don't get it. A lot of Heat fans wanted to see Bam guard Jason Tatum. We didn't get to see that. So, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Luka is a Laker, so who knows anything anymore? And, of course, the problem is much deeper than Terry. There's just not enough people that can score. I mean, even with Tyler back, does Tyler save everything? I don't know, because look at this Brooklyn Nets game. We had the second worst fourth quarter in human history. Human history. The first worst fourth quarter in human history was that Magic game where we lost whatever it was, 35-7. The second worst fourth quarter in all of human history was lose the fourth quarter to the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. Disgusting. Lost like 34-9. And Tyler played. So I don't know. I'm not trying to throw Tyler under the bus. Maybe he'll come back and you have, I don't know, Duncan and Tyler and Wiggins and Ware and Bam. Or maybe instead of Duncan, you get Davion Mitchell. And maybe they click. But I don't know. I kind of would rather Davion Mitchell not start and have Duncan, Tyler, Wiggs, Bam, and Ware. Because then with Davion Mitchell coming off the bench, that means less Terry Rozier. And that is good for everybody. And this Celtics team, man, I know Heat fans are supposed to hate the Celtics and blah, 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 but you cannot deny that is just an elite basketball team, extremely well constructed, and they just have so many guys on that team that just absolutely kill you, even their role guys. Oh my God, I almost fell off my damn chair laughing. On the Miami Heat Beat podcast, they said that Lou Cornett looks like he bags groceries at a Trader Joe's in Connecticut. That cracked me up, man, because I go to a Trader Joe's all the time in LA, over by, anyone in LA knows this Trader Joe's. It's over by La Brea and Santa Monica. And I swear, there is a dude that works there that looks identical to Luke Cornett. And he's like 6'5", big dude, looks just like Luke Cornett, and he works at Trader Joe's. So that was funny. And then you get like Sam Hauser just lighting us up with, what do you have, 5'6" three-pointers. He looks like a Bible salesman. Then you get Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard, look, I know we're kidding around here, but man, that kid is a hell of a basketball player, man. Out here getting like 10 rebounds. Peyton Pritchard's getting 10 rebounds on us. What is he, like 6 feet tall? It's unbelievable how well assembled of a basketball team that is. And Peyton Pritchard, since we're making fun of people's looks here, innocently, I swear every time I see him, he reminds me of that character in Nightmare Before Christmas that works for the Oogie Boogie Man, and they ride around in that bathtub that walks around, and they accidentally kidnap the Easter Bunny and then Santa Claus. Like that one kid, he reminds me of Peyton Pritchard. I'm not trying to make fun of how people look. I mean, I'm no Brad Pitt, but those three guys just remind me of those things. So that's it. I mean, what more do you say? I mean, what are you gonna do? Break down and analyze that game? It was a train wreck. We saw some nice things from Davion Mitchell. Wiggins, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I'm really excited for Tyler to come back. I'm not getting my hopes up for anything all that much, but I don't know. Maybe they could make this thing work and it can be kind of fun. We play the Thunder next. That could be a disaster. Sorry to be a kind of a Debbie Downer here, but let's see. What can I say that's optimistic? I'm gonna leave on a high note here. Okay, let's leave on a high note. Let's leave on an optimistic note here. Here we go. Miami Heat had only 4 turnovers last night. All right, let's go. Taking care of that basketball. Woo! All right, watch out, Thunder. Here we come. Yeah.